What up, world? It's your woman butterfly. I know y'all miss me singing to y'all. Okay, anyway, y'all, I am just relaxing tonight. I'm so happy I got off work early and I decided to come home, soak in the tub. I ate me a salad, lit me a candle, washed my hair, ignored that big pile of laundry that I gotta fold tomorrow. Pick me one of my roses. Like, I am just loving on myself tonight. I really am. It feels good to just lay here and think about nothing. Well, internet surf, all that good stuff. Like, I am just relaxing. I'm not even gonna grease my scalp tonight. I'll wait till tomorrow. Anyway, I'm gonna tell y'all. Okay, we're gonna start this Mr. Bad Romance because I need to tell y'all this to catch up to now. So it's gonna be, I'm gonna try to turn a long period of time into a short story. I know it's gonna take at least 2 videos, okay? Because it's just so much. But I need to tell y'all why obsession with someone is a sin, okay? Look at me. Obsession, being obsessed with somebody is a sin, okay? And the reason why it's a sin is because the devil can jump from person to person, all right? And if the devil sees that you are obsessed with somebody, he's going to be that person, okay? Like, life is such an illusion. It's crazy. I'm telling you. In the end, you're going to see that it was just you and God, okay? Now, I know I told you I don't watch movies, but of course I've seen some. So have y'all ever seen that movie Fallen? Where it has Denzel Washington in it, and I just want to put these petals all over myself. It has Denzel Washington in it, and it's about he's trying to catch a criminal, but he can't catch the criminal because the criminal is a spirit, and he keeps jumping from person to person. Okay, that's a movie about the devil. Okay, because that he does that. That's exactly what he does. Okay, so I'm gonna tell y'all about how someone that I was obsessed with turned out to be the devil, and exactly how it went. Okay, I'm just loving on myself. You gotta love yourself, y'all. And I ain't talking about no freaking masturbation, because masturbation is a sin, all right? Because it's actually a lustful sin, because you usually watch pornography when you do it. So really, in your mind, you're pretending you're with those people that you're watching, and you end up having sex with demons in the spirit realm. That's why God doesn't want you to do it. And plus, you're watching people that are on drugs, and we'll get into that another time. I think I already talked to you about that anyway. We're talking about Mr. Bad Romance today. All right, now, give me a second because it's like, you know, I'm not even gonna be able to explain everything because I have feelings for him that I cannot explain. Like, at one point recently, I thought that I loved him and hate him at the same time. That was my last feeling about him. That's still how I kind of feel. It's like, what happened? What just happened? All right. It's like I really don't know what is going on when it comes to him. I'll just talk about some of the things that he does, and I'm gonna try to keep this because this is a family show, so I'm gonna try to keep it clean. But keep in mind that I was dealing with this guy for about 12 and a half years. So, of course, I slept with him. And you know what? Fornication, let me tell you something about sleeping with people real quick, okay? God tells us not to fornicate. Okay, because demons are trying to have sex with you. You know that, right? Demons are trying to mate with you. They're trying to mingle with you. Okay, so if you're having sex and you're not married, you're having sex with a demon. Point blank. There's no in between. Okay, and a lot of us who have fornicated have found out the hard way that you are having sex with a demon that's trying to ruin your life. Because what has fornication bought you? What has fornication bought you? A temporary satisfaction, right? Okay, children out of wedlock that are spread all around by different dads, different moms. Okay, how does it feel to have that in your life? All right, it's all because of fornication. The demon got in. Sex is a way for the devil to enter your life. Okay, so how does it feel to be sitting in a clinic with a disease you can't cure? How does it feel to some people are in the ground and dead because of sex. A lot of millions of people have died because of sex. So if you might think, "Oh, well, we have condoms now so we can protect ourselves." But if you think that the wrath of God cannot get through a piece of rubber, then you're kidding yourself, and you're clearly underestimating him. All right, and you're gonna pay, and you need to stop having sex with these demons, okay? Because it's gonna scare you really bad one day when you're having sex with somebody you don't know, and all of a sudden their face changes and it's a demon face. All right. Now you think that I'm just some crazy woman talking, but I wouldn't say that if I didn't know that it could happen, because it can happen. All right, because it happened to me. Okay. So let me tell you about Mr. Bad Romance. Okay. Mr. Bad Romance is a guy that I met maybe back in 2006. It's 2017 now. All right. What happened was I was living in Columbia, South Carolina, with the father of one of my children. Okay, he just up and abandoned me, and I started working in a club, and I really thought that the club was gonna provide for me after he left. Okay, because he was like the sole provider, the one that was keeping the paying the rent and everything. So when he left, I thought that I could take care of myself with the club, but no, I could not, and I ended up getting evicted. Okay, but before I got evicted, well, excuse me, right around the time that I was getting evicted, when I was on my way to living in hotels for a long time, I started working in this club, and it was just so horrible, y'all. So many horrible things happened to me while I was there. Like, so many horrible things. And now that I look back, it was because you're in the demon's pit. Okay, that's why so many things are happening to you. Like, the demons are just having a field goal, just kicking you back and forth, trying to kill you. But for some reason, God is keeping you alive. Okay, so anyway, okay, this club is where I met Mr. Bad Romance. Okay, now I was a woman that came from a home. I was trying to have a happy home. That's what I was trying to do. But I found out that all this stuff was going on behind my back, because once again, I was with a demon. I mean, you living with a guy that you're not married to. You know what I'm saying? And the person themselves might not be a demon, but they may be infested with demons, because they may be doing things that, drinking or whatever, smoking or whatever. And see, that's another reason why dating is so easy. Because if I see a man and he has a cigarette, I know that's not God. Okay, if I see a man and he's stumbling around drunk, he might be fine. He's stumbling around drunk, or he's in a club talking about he got beans, or he's on the side of the street talking about he got, just listen to what they say and what kind of music they listen to. That's the music that's the kind of music that ministers to them. All of that will tell you if this person is right for you. And I wanna getting to make a dating series because dating is so easy now. It's so much easier when you have God. And if you're confused about anything, you can pray about it, and God will reveal the truth to you, and and He will save you. You know, because smoking and drinking and all that stuff, and not taking care of yourself, and the kind of music you listen to, and the all of that, you can't overlook stuff like that. Okay, because when you talking to somebody or getting ready to date somebody or thinking about going further with somebody, all of that is stuff that will give you red flags, and it will tell you when you start dealing with somebody, that kind of stuff can tell you if you're with somebody or if you're getting ready to get with somebody that's going to lie to you, that's going to hurt you, that's going to steal from you, that's going to do all those dangerous things that someone that comes into your life can do to you. Okay, so always ask God for discernment. I'm telling you, you will be so much happier because God will help you dodge them bullets. Okay? Because that's what they are, bullets. All right, so when you get that little butterfly feeling in your stomach, you need to ignore that. Okay? And pray and ask God, what is this before my eyes? Who is this before my eyes? Okay, because He will tell you immediately. All right, because He doesn't want you to get with the devil. He doesn't want you to do that. All right. But back then, I didn't know. I felt like, okay, you know what? Everybody's cheating and having all this fornicating fun, and I want to see what's so freaking fun about it. That's my idea. I want to see what will make a man leave his home to go do this stuff. I want to see. I want to see what's so fun about it. That was my idea. Okay. I felt like, okay, I'm just gonna be crazy now, right? And I'm telling you, I almost got myself killed. Okay, everybody else can be crazy now because I'm not doing that. I'm not joining that. And it's a trick. It's definitely the devil's trick because he's tricking you into being with one with him and his demons. Okay, so that's the only thing that's going on with all this sex and fornication. All right. So anyway, I was in the club, and before I even started reading the Bible, when I heard this man's voice, I was like, I used to always, of course, I started bubbling about I had a crush on him. I started to bubble about the crush, right? And to get all giddy and, I'm going to say something to him. I'm going to say something to him. His voice sounds like honey dripping in my ear. That's what I used to say about him before I even read the Bible. Now, there's a verse in the Bible. I can't really think of which one. Maybe I'll post it in the description of this video or something, but there's a verse in the Bible that says that you need to beware because the enemy's voice, the lustful voice of the enemy, can sound like honey dripping in your ear, right? It can sound like honey, and that's exactly how I described his voice, and it was just so eerie when I read that part years later. Okay, so anyway, this guy, he's the okay, most clubs have a DJ. Most strip clubs have a DJ, okay? This one had a DJ, and it also had a hype man, and he's the guy that just kind of talks junk on the mic. So I would hear his voice all night, and I would think, oh my gosh, that sounds so sexy. He sounds so sexy. He sounds so cute, or whatever, but I was scared at first to say something to him, but as I drank, I was like, I'm coming to work and I'm gonna say something to him. I'm gonna say something to him tonight because I want to see why everybody thinks that going around having all this wild sex is so much fun. So I want to see what he's about because he's so fine, right? Okay, and let me tell you something. He's fine, okay? He's super fine. He's like super duper fine. Okay, you think you know what fine is, but there is always somebody finer. Okay, 1,000 times finer. I used to think that he was the most beautiful man I ever saw. Okay, when he walks into the room, it's like a celebrity walked into the room. Okay, all the girls love him. You know what I'm saying? And now I'm over it. But when I was younger, I couldn't see past him at all. Like, he was like the apple of my eye. And the devil knew it too. The devil knew that I was becoming obsessed with this man. The devil knew that I was loving the light skin tattoos, the buffiness, the way he talks. The devil knew that I was loving that. Okay, matter of fact, he didn't even have all those tattoos. He was kind of covered up. Okay, but his voice attracted me to him. And as I started to say things to him like bye, flirt with him a little bit and all that, he just I created a monster. You can create a monster by being obsessed with somebody, because when you're obsessed with somebody, especially if it's a person that's not living for God, the devil gets into that person and makes that person more and more and even more attractive to you, so that you can get hooked. Okay, so actually, first he started out as a guy that was all covered up. He had his hat on. He was kind of covered up, and he would come to work with a sweatshirt on and a hoodie on, but I could see past that. I could see this cute light skinned dude. He had a little hair, a little bald spot in the middle. And then I went up to him and I was like, you know what? I think that your voice is so sexy. And he said, for real? And I was like, yes, I think you are so, so fine. Right? Okay. And it was downhill from there. Okay. Because it did, I didn't wait at all to sleep with him. At all. Okay. And it was just downhill from there. He just turned into a monster. He shaved his head bald, so he had a shiny bald head. He started getting extra tattoos. I think he started to work out, and that's what the devil does. Like, nobody was paying him any mind until the word got around that he was sleeping with me. Okay? And at first I didn't think nothing of it. As a matter of fact, it brought me joy. Okay, what I think was joy back then, but really it was the devil. Okay, because I felt like it brought me out of being obsessed with my child's father. Okay, because I was obsessed with him too. Okay, so the devil became him. All right, to the point where I would take anything from him and still stay. Anything. Okay, and that's what the devil does when he realizes that you're obsessed with him. Okay, if you have somebody that is, if somebody comes into your life and they're trying to sleep with you, they're trying to, y'all are not married. That's a demon. Okay, that is a demon. If a boy's like, you give me your virginity, blah 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 blah, it might be the cutest boy ever, or that you think. Okay, because you might think somebody's cute, but God can top that. Okay, if you think God cannot top that, you are really really underestimating Him. Okay, you think that you know what cute is, okay? But if some boy comes into your life and he's, when you gonna give me your virginity? When you gonna do it with me? If you don't do it with me, I'm gonna go to somebody else. It's a demon trying to get into your world. It's a devil. Okay? God will wait. Okay? Cuz God wants to do it right. Okay? So there's no in between. Okay? So it's a demon. Okay? And you might think, well, he's my friend. I've known him for so long. Okay? But 12 years is what I said earlier, okay? And I figured out that this guy was a devil. All right? And he told me and he showed me. And I was just so freaking terrified. All right? Just like when I was in the club. Okay, so this video is 19 minutes. I might tell y'all tonight. I might finish it tomorrow. But I need to tell y'all about this. What happened. Okay? Gotta make a part 2.